Hey guys. Hey guys. There's our doc. Yep. Rufus and Rudy Tooty. They're out here investigating. This might run around here, baby. This right. We got
gotta understand my priorities. Where's Michael? Let me text him.
still live streaming on this. There's more vehicles. I'm trying to keep my live stream up. It keeps kicking off.
After I took a 2-hour nap this morning, I woke up to see somebody's Facebook that
Stream. Okay, step out in front there. All right. Go ahead and tell people what's going on.
Okay, we were located half a mile back.
Yeah.
They've moved the, as you can see, the road closed sign up closer to the refuge. Out over.
There's going to be a discussion on how to take this to a state level.
Exactly.
And that was what that was about?
Pretty much. We had documents in hand, some over 600, maybe 687 pages of documents that should have been entered into that case. They would not be sitting in jail had the prosecutor done the proper.
And you know what? Okay, we're back on, folks. We keep losing it, but so we continue. What we were talking about is that
well, what happened with Lavoie? I mean, they were on their way to see the sheriff, the constitutional sheriff, by the way, with Grants County.
Palmer.
And they actually ambushed it was a setup.
It was a White House setup. None of the officers that locally knew anything about it, and the state police was somewhat privy. That's what we know. What I'm understanding, I think everybody's heard. What's that girl's name?
Victoria.
Victoria. She was a 18-year-old girl that get out of the line with open fire. After Payne raised his hands out of the window and said, "There's women and children in this vehicle. Don't shoot."
Exactly.
They fired at him and started to riddle the vehicles with bullets. Lavoie took off in his vehicle to try to escape the bullets, and they blasted the tires out underneath it. The car went off the road. He jumped out with his hands raised and said, "What are you going to do, shoot me?" And they shot him dead. And that little girl witnessed it all. And then they lied. They lied about it. Oh.
Her testimony has actually been put up to on the social pages as well.
And she is very well protected right now. You know, that was a criminal act. Well, see, here's the thing that gets me. They were going to visit a law enforcement officer, an agent of law, and the only reason they did that ambush was to stop evidence coming forward. And why would they want to do that, Lee? What reason would?
From what I'm hearing, that the locals here, the only locals here are the criminals that don't want us here because they've gotten caught out in a lie.
That's right.
And they don't want us here because we're presenting the truth.
Well, we've got the proof and all the evidence that they wouldn't put out in court of law, and it's scathing. I mean, all the way back in through the 90s. And they didn't want that out, but you know what? It's too late, isn't it, Lee?
Absolutely.
That's right. We've got all the evidence documented.
And thanks to social media, and which is why they want to try to shut that down. And we can't allow that to happen.
Well, they already arrested Pete Santilli because they were worried about a live stream, and they keep hitting us on a live stream,
know,
huh?
but we can
Knock us down.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're the underdogs, but we're like special force journalism. We're going to get to the truth, non-biased,
That's right.
and straightforward. And I don't care what consequences it takes to do that. You want to arrest us? Go for it. I guess we